Okay, good morning. I think we got this stream to work, but now no one knows that the stream is happening. So I'm going to leave this open for a minute, try to let folks know this is where we are. So hang tight for a minute. We'll get started in about 5 minutes. I'm sorry this is later than you thought. And don't mind me just like typing away. Okay. How do I share the link of what I'm doing right now with people? 2 of you are here. Okay, 2 of you found it. The internet is testing me this morning. Just some deep irony. We're talking about how yoga helps us feel in control of ourselves when we're out of control of everything else. Is that even the case? All right, Spotify link is in the chat box. We need yoga more than ever in these trying technological times. Okay. My friends, let's start. I'm still going to do a 45-minute class, but so if folks want to watch it later, they can get the full experience. If you have somewhere to, if you don't have somewhere to be, if you have somewhere online to be, leave anytime. I understand. I won't be able to see you leaving. All right, we're going to ground with some breath. We're going to get started on our backs in reclined bound angle pose. I'll go show in just a moment. You do not need any props for class after all. I will see you there. If you're going along with the playlist, I'm going to go ahead and start it right now. All right, 45 minutes starts here. Okay, so find a nice comfy position on your back in reclined bound angle pose. So bottoms of your feet to touch. Okay, good. People are finding us. We're here. It's happening. So bring the bottoms of your feet to touch. Knees out nice and wide. Let yourself just relax down. Bring one hand to your abdomen, your low belly, the other to your heart. So let your elbows still be soft here. Close your eyes if that feels okay to you. And just give yourself a moment to tune into the space we're in now. This is a little transition moment. Moments ago, maybe you were drinking coffee, clicking around your computer, finishing up some last obligations or responsibilities before you could take this time for yourself. And now that you're here, really give yourself the space to commit to the practice, not just the physical practice, pushing ourselves, challenging ourselves, but the mental practice, where we learn how to stay present with our breath and the sensations in our bodies, especially when things are difficult. With one hand still on your low belly, take a deep breath in through your nose. Open mouth, exhale. Beautiful. Another deep breath in. This time, feel your low belly and your rib cage expand. Open mouth, exhale. Third breath together. Inhale through your nose. Fill up to your depth. Hold at the top and sigh it out. Good. Bring your hands outside your thighs. Close your knees up like a book. Get your cat to crawl off your body if they're on you. We're going to take some rolling bridges to start. So plant your palms on the ground near your hips. Wiggle your heels closer to your glutes. Inhale, bridge pose. Lift your hips. Pause here just for a moment. Maybe you slightly wiggle your shoulders a little closer together underneath your back. Maybe you press more fully through your heels. Let your hamstrings turn on, just nice and gentle. Exploring the different sensations in this very first bridge pose. Can you feel your glutes How can you activate your core just a little here? Are you breathing? Tuck your chin slightly to lengthen your spine. Inhale in. Open mouth. Exhale, lower your hips down. Nice. Now inhale, bridge pose. Lift your hips. Pause. Keep breathing. Now bring your arms overhead any amount. Maybe they reach back behind you. We're here for one more full breath in. And a full breath out. Lower hips and palms back down. Let's move, syncing breath to movement. Inhale, lift your hips, lift your arms. And ride the exhale all the way down. Good, 3 more. Inhale, bridge pose, lift your hips. Maybe give your glutes a little squeeze at the top. Exhale, lower. Good, 2 more. Inhale, bridge pose, lift up like you're moving through honey. And exhale back to the earth. We'll take 1 more. Firm your legs. Inhale, bridge pose, lift up, firm your glutes. Exhale, lower down. Nice. Now hug your knees into your chest. Come on down. Good. Give yourself a nice little hug with your legs and just roll gently side to side if that feels good. Giving the low back a little bit of a massage. And if your knees don't pull all the way in because your low back feels tight, that's okay. You can move it out. You can do palms against the knees. We're just bringing a little awareness, a little movement to the low back. Maybe you find these little semicircles with your knees. Breathing here just for 4, just for 3. Good, just for 2. Feeling the core turn on slightly. And 1. Tabletop your legs, so bring your knees right over your hips. Shins parallel to the earth, toes active and flexing back. Relax your shoulders down. We'll take some little dead bug crunches. Bring some light activation, connecting to our core right off the bat here. So press your palms against your thighs firmly and meet that resistance with your legs. Locate your lower back. Can you squish it down to the earth like you're squashing a blueberry underneath your low back? Good. Now maybe push your knees forward a little so your knees are right over your hips. Low back still cemented to the earth. You might stay right here. There's already a lot going on in the core. Can you soften in your shoulders? Maybe you take this a little further. Inhale. And as you exhale, lower just your left heel to the earth. Right leg stays just as active. Good. Inhale, lift the leg back up. Exhale, lower right. You can straighten the leg or keep it bent as you lower down. Good. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower left. Keep the low back glued. Good. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower right. So good. Keep your lifted leg and your lowering leg strong. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Good. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. We'll take a couple more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Keep the breath powerful. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. 1 more full round each side. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower left. Good. Inhale, lift. Last lower. Lower right as you exhale. Good. Inhale, lift. Exhale, hug your knees into your chest. Find happy baby. Send your feet up towards the sky. Grab for maybe just the backs of your legs here. Take it nice and easy. The most beautiful thing about a morning practice is that it reminds us we really don't have to be in any hurry with our practice. Maybe greet each of these movements the way that you greet your morning, kind of slowly, maybe a little groggily, just feeling it out. 2 more breaths here. Nice. Hug your knees back into your chest. And we'll take some rocks and rolls. We're meeting in tabletop. If this doesn't feel good on your back, you can go ahead and head there. But if bringing a little mobility along the spine is feeling all right, do this for maybe 3 more breaths in a tabletop position on all 4s and 4, 3, and 2, And one, meet me in tabletop. Shoulders over wrists, hips over knees. Spread your fingers really, really wide. Fingers need love too. Maybe give your hips a little sway side to side. Inhale, cow pose. Drop your belly, look up, pause here. Bring some movement into the hips, maybe a little forward, a little backward, a little side to side. Be curious and explore how different sensations may appear differently in the morning than if you usually practice at a different time. Take another breath in here. Exhale, cat pose. Pull your belly button in, chin to chest. Press the earth away. Pause here. Spread your fingers really, really wide. Arms active. Notice the sensations rippling through the upper back as you press here, kind of loosening up muscles that tighten as we sleep. Let's sync breath to movement. Inhale, cow pose. Drop your belly, look up. Exhale, cat, round and curl. Yes, inhale, cow pose. Exhale, cat. Two more. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Good, last one. Inhale, cow pose. Exhale, cat. So good. Find a neutral tabletop. We'll take thread the needle and then get standing. So plant your left palm. Actually, first, find child's pose legs. This is a little easier on the hips in the morning. So toes touch behind you. Knees are out a little wider. This gives you some space to accommodate the twist in your body. So left palm on the earth. Inhale, reach your right arm up like you're drawing a giant bow and arrow. Any amount here, pause, give your wrist a little attention. Notice the way the whole arm feels. Breath in. And exhale, thread the needle. Bring your right arm under the bridge of your left. Let your head rest on the earth. And now use both of your hands as like little controls here to bring intensity or more comfort and ease to this movement. So if you want more, with your right palm, press it down into the earth and kind of slide your palm back towards you. You feel that intensifying along your right upper shoulder. Nice. And with your left hand, you can kind of push away to deepen the twist. Play with that push, that pull for two more breaths here. Breathing deeply and spaciously into the upper back. Last breath in. And last breath out. Nice. Plant your left palm firmly. Inhale, reach your right arm up. And exhale, lower down. Let's take that on the other side. Plant your right palm. Breath in. Lift your left arm. Pause here. Take some stock. Just notice what this side feels like. Acknowledge the shoulder. Rotate your arm both directions. Spread your fingers wide. Squeeze them into fists. Just noticing what the body feels like today. Inhale. Exhale. Thread the needle. Left arm under right. Left side of your head rests on the earth if that feels okay. And now here, find some slight, subtle movements to bring the level of stretch to the place that feels best for you. This is going to feel different for all of us. So always know you should kind of tweak whatever someone tells you to do so it works for you. Maybe that's a life philosophy. Maybe I'm going to think about that later. I don't know. Take another deep breath in. And a breath out. Nice. Plant your right palm. Inhale. Lift your left arm up. Feel the space. And exhale. Tabletop. Crawl your arms forward. Bring your knees back to center. Tuck your toes. Inhale. Exhale. Downward facing dog. Lift your hips up. Wow. Down dog feels so good in the morning. What happens to the body while we're sleeping? Why is it such a tin man every morning? Breathe into this. Find space along the back line of your body. Maybe bend your knees a lot more than you're used to here. Just giving yourself some space to warm up. You don't have to go all the way to 100 already. We are just starting. We're welcoming the new day. I've still got socks on. Spread your fingers really wide and rotate your triceps in towards your face, biceps out. Notice your shoulder blades spreading wide across your back. Can you relax your neck? Gaze straight to the back of your mat. Breath in here. Breath out. Nice. Inhale, high plank, shift forward, shoulders stack right over wrists, pause. Good, let's bring some fire to the body, start to warm up. Let's build a super strong foundation here from the heels through the crown of the head. So with your heels, shift your heels on top of your toes. Activate your legs. Think about activating calves. Can you squeeze your thighs from your glutes? Hug your belly button up and in. Nice. Now, can you use your shoulders, the lift in your shoulders, to actually relieve pressure from your wrists? Claw at the mat. You got this. Keep breathing. Press the earth down. Find that little lift. Breathe. What about the face? Can you relax some tension there? Shoot the crown of your head straight forward like a fireball. Feel the length of your spine here. Inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. Use your strong core to draw your hips back. Nice. Let's move with breath here. Inhale, high plank, rock forward. Exhale, down dog. Draw the hips back as you exhale. 3 more. Inhale, high plank, rock forward, breathe. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good. We got 2 more. Inhale, high plank, shift forward. So good. Exhale, downward facing dog. Last one, make it strong. Inhale, high plank, rock forward. Fingertips bright on the mat. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, ragdoll pose. Walk your feet up behind your wrists. This morning, let's bring our feet really wide to the edges of the mat. Bend your knees a lot. Let your torso hang heavy. Maybe grab opposite elbows to help weigh the neck and shoulders down towards the earth. Maybe you find a little sway here. Maybe you've got a whole routine you do here. Awesome. Go for it. Quarantine has taught me that much like a toddler, I thrive in routine and I'm lost without it. So you do you. 2 more breaths here. Can you relax your neck more? Nice. Bring your toes closer to touch if that's comfy. And as you take a breath in, roll yourself up to standing. Stacking your vertebrae like little Legos, paying attention to each one. When you reach the top, take a deep breath in, squeeze your shoulders up. Exhale, roll them down and back. So good. Inhale, mountain pose. Reach your arms straight up. Pause here. Bring some awareness to the full body. Spread your toes really wide. Lift them up off the mat. Place them down one by one. Feel the feet like little suction cups gripping the mat. Feeling energy kind of run up through the feet into the legs. Firm your quads so much your kneecaps lift. Squeeze your glutes. Lengthen through your side bodies. Inhale. Exhale. Twist to the right. Reach your right arm back. Left arm forward. Pause here. Peel your fingertips apart. Maybe give them a little wiggle. Feel those sensations running through your arms as they wake up. Keep your core tight here to lengthen up and deepen only as far as you're ready this morning. Don't rush it. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist to the left. Firm your glutes. Reach left arm back. Same thing here. Wiggle your fingertips. Stretch them apart. Can you keep your legs just as engaged as they were in mountain pose for stability in this twist? Inhale, center. Exhale, side bend to the right. Any arm variation you like. You can clasp hands. They can kind of just go this way. Maybe you hold onto your left rib cage. Let this be nice and gentle. We're just inviting some space along the left side of the body. Can you relax your shoulders away from your ears? Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale, center. Exhale, bend to the left. Ooh. Pay attention to the differences you notice between each side. Not because there's anything wrong with it being different, but that just teaches us to bring more awareness to everything we're doing. Inhale, center. Exhale, little back bend. Squeeze your glutes first, then lift your heart. Maybe you bring your arms to goalposts. You don't need to crank a back bend to get the effects. Maybe you think more about lifting your heart than bending your back. Take a breath in. Exhale, forward fold. Melt your heart all the way down. Release your fingertips to the earth. Pause here. As we begin to flow through the sun salutation A, I will cue either a twist or a side bend in each direction. I want you to choose what feels best by listening to your body. Those aren't your only two options. If there's something else you prefer, please feel welcome to take that. I invite you to pay special attention to what your body is asking for this morning. Inhale, lift halfway, parallel your spine to the earth. Exhale, high plank and pause just for a moment. We've also got 3 options for Chaturanga Dandasana, depending on what is feeling good to you, not just this morning, but in each time we take this. So your first option is to hold high plank. You don't have to do anything else. Your second option is to shift forward, inhale. Exhale, lower all the way to your belly, nice and controlled. Slide your palms down to your lowest ribs. Cricket your arms behind you. Press your feet down into the mat. Inhale, cobra pose. Peel your heart up. Pause. Breathe here. So much strengthening all along the spine here. So good for posture. So good for lung capacity. When our chest isn't all curled forward, we can actually breathe more deeply. So breathe through this. Know you're training your body here. Put a little bit of pressure into your palms. Use that pressure to pull your palms back towards your hips, to drag your heart more forward. You got this. Keep breathing. Squeeze your shoulder blades together behind you. Draw them down your back. Notice how the neck lengthens. Inhale. Exhale, lower down. So strong. Inhale, high plank or tabletop. Press straight up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good. We're going to flow through sun A now, matching breath to movement. You choose side bend or twist. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold, melt down. Inhale, mountain pose, reach up high. Exhale, twist or side bend to the right. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, twist or bend to the left. Nice. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, lift your heart, maybe a back bend. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, high plank, pause just for a moment. Second option, or third option, instead of plank or cobra, drop to your knees, come to tabletop, and then stand on your knees. Bring your hands to your low back, setting up for camel. Pinch your elbows together just like you did in cobra. Squeeze your glutes, tuck your tailbone here. And as you inhale, just trace your nose up the ceiling. Any amount, lifting the heart, pressing the hips forward, squeezing the elbows together behind you. Soften your throat. Pull the crown of your head up here as you shine your heart forward. Inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. Gently come out of it. Plant your palms. Step back. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, mountain pose. Press your feet down. Exhale, bend or twist to the right. Good. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, bend or twist left. Gorgeous. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, little back bend. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, high plank, pause just for a moment. We'll go into full chaturanga now. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, lower down just halfway. Bend your elbows to 90 degrees. Maybe you drop to your knees for support. Maybe you just hang out here, squeezing your elbows in, firming your legs, stretching the crown of your head forward. You got this. Inhale, up dog. Straighten your arms, flip your toes. Legs are engaged here. Shoulders pull together behind you and down away from your ears. Breath in. Exhale, downward facing dog. All right, we've got one more of these. I'm not going to cue you through it. I'm going to ask you to move on your own with your own breath. If you forget what comes next, make it up by tapping into your body's intuition. Our bodies know a lot more about what we need than we might give them credit for. So give yourself a moment just to listen. We'll meet in downward facing dog. You can start anytime you're ready. Challenge yourself to move as if you were moving through molasses or honey, something really thick, something that slows you down, makes you think maybe a little bit more carefully about the decisions you're making. You're not just doing anything out of habit or because someone told you to. You're doing it because you're doing it on purpose. Nice, we're meeting in downward facing dog, no rush. Add on as much as you'd like. Skip the parts that weren't for you. Nice, downward facing dog is where we meet. You've got about 3 breaths. Beautiful, downward facing dog is where we meet. Inhale. And exhale. Good. We'll move on to some larger muscle groups here, bringing a little bit more heat to the body. Remember to keep your breath as your #1 focus. Let your breath direct and guide the movements. Inhale, lift your right leg up. And exhale, bend your knee, open up your hip. Maybe you draw big circles, maybe you just hang out here, bending more into the left knee to accommodate some space in the right hip. Inhale. Stay for your exhale. So good. Inhale, kick that right leg straight up high. Exhale, low lunge, step through between your palms. It's okay if it takes you a few steps to get there. Plant your left palm. Inhale, easy twist. Draw that bow and arrow straight up. Pause here. Firm up your back leg. Use core strength to deepen this twist, but don't push it. Inhale. Exhale, lower down. Stack your right knee over your ankle. Inhale, high crescent lift. Pause here for a moment. Maybe bend and straighten into both knees. Expanding a little through the hips, just noticing where you're still feeling a little tight from the day or from being in bed. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Exhale, little twist to the right. This can be any amount. Maybe you bring your right hand to your low back for support. Activate your back leg for stability here. Squeeze your left glute. So good. Inhale, warrior 2, open up. Pause here just for a moment. Parallel your back foot to the edge of the mat. Find a strong, confident lunge in the front knee. Feel the burn. Welcome the shake. This is part of being alive, I guess. But things are always harder than you think they're going to be. What can we learn from that here? Inhale. Exhale, extended side angle. This morning, I invite you to rest your right arm on your thigh for a little more support so you can focus on opening along your left hip and side body here. Reach your left arm forward by your ear. Maybe look up, maybe down. Think about pressing through the pinky edge of your back foot to anchor that side of your foot to the ground. Notice how that expands the lengthening, the stretch along your left side body. Good. Inhale, reverse warrior. Reach your right arm up, maybe back. Stretching now through the right side body. If you feel a back bend, square both shoulders in the same direction. And then try the side bend again. Inhale. Exhale, high to low plank or your variation of Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale for up dog, camel or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Nice job. Let's do the left side nice and slow. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, bend your knee, open up your hip and pause. Use your next 4 breaths to feel this out. Try some movement. Try some stillness. Keep clawing at your mat with both hands for stability here. And press your left shoulder down so it squares with the mat. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Building so much strength in the arms here. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, low lunge, step through. Inhale, easy twist. Lift your left arm straight up, pause. Squeeze your back leg. Try to stack your shoulders on top of each other, but if you're not there today, that is okay. How can you be present with the sensations you're experiencing? Inhale. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, high crescent, lift just the arms. Pause, give yourself a moment to experience this powerful lunge. What does it feel like on this side? Good, inhale, sweep your arms straight up, squeeze your right glute. And exhale, a little open arm twist. Reach left arm back, maybe bring it to your low back. Activate your right leg, maybe you deepen the lunge. Good, inhale, warrior 2, open up. Maybe straighten, bend into each leg. See what the left side's working with today. Send your arms out to a T. Let's find some internal and external rotation with the arms. Flipping the palm up and down. Saying hello, good morning to the wrists. I'm sorry I don't take better care of you. Inhale. Exhale, extended side angle. Rest the left arm on your left thigh. Sweep your right arm up. And if it feels okay, bring it gently over to the side, really lengthening a stretch through your right hip, right side body. Can you soften your right shoulder away from your ear though? Inhale. And exhale, deepen your lunge. Good. Inhale, reverse warrior, high five the back wall. Paint the ceiling with your fingertips. Notice here, have you come out of the lunge? That's okay. What would it be like to recommit to that deep, strong, powerful lunge? Yes, you can. Inhale. And exhale, high to low plank. Find your variation here, your expression this morning. Inhale for your back bend. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good. We'll flow now, matching breath to movement. If it's faster than you're used to, catch up with us when you're ready. You do your own thing. We are here for ourselves, even though we're also here together. Inhale, kick your right leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, easy twist, reach right arm up. Exhale, low lunge. Nice. Inhale, high crescent, rise up. Exhale, twist to the right. Good. Inhale, warrior 2, windmill open. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, reverse warrior, reach up and back. Exhale, high to low plank. Find your variation. Inhale for your back bend. Exhale, downward facing dog. Beautiful. Use the breath. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, easy twist. Reach your left arm up. Exhale, low lunge. Bring the arm down. Inhale, crescent lunge. Powerful lift. Exhale, twist to the left. Good. Inhale, warrior 2. Exhale, extended side angle. Open up your side body. Inhale, reverse warrior. Keep the lunge. Exhale, high to low plank. Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, up dog, camel, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, low lunge. We just did the side. Inhale, easy twist. We'll just switch it up on the other way. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, high crescent, lift up. Exhale, twist to the left. Maybe lift the edges of your lips. Inhale, warrior 2. Exhale, extended side angle. Use the breath. Follow the breath. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, high to low plank, your variation. Inhale, up dog, camel or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Nice. This is our last side. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, easy twist. Peel your right arm up. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, high crescent lift. Exhale, twist to the right. So powerful. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, high to low plank. Chaturanga Dandasana or your variation. Inhale, up dog, camel, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe it out here. I feel like I still really messed up those sides. So if you're feeling all out of balance, do what you got to do. And I'm sorry, your yoga teacher is just a person too, an under-caffeinated person. Go ahead, take a deep breath in. Open mouth, exhale. Good. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, forward fold, travel to the top. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, mountain pose. Reach, stretch up high. And exhale, bring your palms to touch at heart center. Good. Now, zombie your arms straight out in front of you. Arms are really active. Fingertips, pew, together. Scoops together, press together. Make your arms active and then hug them back into their sockets. Good. Tuck your tailbone underneath you, no Kardashian butt here. And maybe just a little bit, you start to lift up onto your toes. So it's so important to stretch the bottoms of the feet, strengthen the ankles. Maybe you just play with this. Maybe you're kind of lifting and lowering. If the balance at the top is difficult, it's okay, play with it. Our balance is different in the morning than it is at other times. Can you connect to your core here and use your breath to help stabilize? If you're holding lifted, good. But give into those micro twitches, those little micro movements. That's your body responding to the external stimuli, getting stronger, learning what you need here. 3 more breaths wherever you are. Stick with it. Good. Last breath in. And exhale, lower your heels. Good. Now this time, inhale, sweep your arms up high. Exhale, eagle pose. Cross your right leg over your left, right arm under your left. Good. So right leg is crossed over left. Maybe you find this bind. Maybe you kickstand your right toes on the earth. And then right arm under left. Maybe you grab a big bear hug. Can you stack your shoulders on your hips? So lean back and sink your hips further back behind you, like you're reaching for a chair you're not sure is there. Use left glute strength, left hamstring strength to stabilize through your left leg. And find something non-moving on the earth in front of you. Breathe to that for 2 more breaths. Good. Lift your heart bright through the chest. Inhale. And exhale, unwind, release that side. Take it on the other side. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Exhale, eagle on the left leg over right, left arm under right. Find the variation that you need on this side and set yourself up with a smart foundation. Spread your toes wide, press your right foot down. Powerful right leg stabilizing the entire body. Joints are stacked, so shoulders over hips, head over heart. Breathe. Maybe you lift your elbows up in line with your shoulders. Notice that stretch through the upper back. 1 more breath in. And exhale, unwind, release. So good. Little more balancing. Inhale, sweep your arms up high. Exhale, dancer's prep on the right. Kick your right foot towards your glutes. Grab that inside edge of your foot. So the eye of your right elbow is facing away from you. Inhale, reach your left arm up. And exhale for dancer's pose. Start to kick your foot into your hands. Maybe you stay right here, kind of stretching through the right shoulder, working on balance. This is so much. This is so good. If you're feeling sturdy, you want to test your balance more, kick harder. And reach your hands not forward and down, but up to where the ceiling and the wall meet, finding a back bend here, opening through the chest. Breathe. Soft through your face for 4, for 3. So good. Just 2. And 1. Slowly hinge up with control. So good. And exhale, release. Whew. Take it on the other side. Inhale. Sweep your arms up. Exhale, dancers prep. Left foot towards your glute. Left arm out like you're holding a dinner tray. I don't know. Grab for the inside edge of that foot. So the eye of your elbow is facing to your left now. And as you inhale, really prepare, stabilize the body from foot through crown, reach high, inhale. And exhale, dancer's pose. You don't have to rush into the expression you're used to or you think this should look like. Feel it out. Feel it out. Maybe you kick a little harder, reach a little higher. Check in with the shoulders. Can you relax? Micro bend in your knee. See what that does for your range of motion. Inhale and exhale. Steadily come back to center. So good. Inhale, sweep your arms up high. Exhale, palms heart center. Inhale, mountain pose, sweep up. Exhale, side bend or twist to the right. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, bend or twist left. Good. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, back bend, lift your heart. Maybe you take it a little deeper. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway. And exhale, high to low plank. Chaturanga Dandasana, your last one. Inhale, up dog, camel, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good. Inhale, look forward. And exhale, step through. Sit flat on your butt, legs out in front of you. And we will lower down to our backs slowly for the count of 4, for 3, for 2, and 1. Cross your right ankle over your left knee, little figure 4, little hip stretch action. Maybe you stay here, maybe you lift the leg, start to pull both legs towards you. And just feel this out. It might feel nice to rock side to side. Keep your right foot active. This helps deepen the experience of the stretch through the right hip, outer hip, around glute med. Breathe here. One more breath in. And exhale, lower your left foot to the earth, send your right leg straight up high, toes still bright and active, flexing back towards your face. And grab a basket grip along your knee or maybe the back of your thigh. Just a nice little hamstring stretch here. Play with flexing, pointing the toes, maybe giving your ankle, write your name with your foot. Did any of you ever like bust an ankle in high school and have to do high school trainer physical therapy? There's just a lot of this. One more breath in. And exhale, gently switch out your legs. Bring your right foot to the earth. Left leg comes up, ankle, left ankle over right knee. Let yourself find the layer of this stretch. That's going to feel really good here. Remember to keep your left toes active. Breathe here. And maybe try to make this a full body experience rather than an isolated one. So yes, we're thinking about the foot, the hips, but if you think about your shoulders, do you notice there's some tension you could soften? And what about your face? Can you soften through the sockets of your eyes? Soften around your nostrils, your jaw, maybe open and close. Good. Now lower your right foot to the earth. Send your left leg up. Doesn't have to be straight up. Doesn't have to be a straight leg. This can be pretty bent. Find a little stretch along the back line of your left leg. If you're feeling pretty open and flexible this morning, maybe you send your heel up so strong, it's like you could kick through the ceiling, really lengthening the stretch powerfully through your leg. And play with the movement in the ankle here. Write your name, write your best friend's name. B, E, C, K, Y. Yeah, it feels really nice to think about your best friend in the morning. You're participating in a gratitude practice without even realizing it. Ha ha. Good. One more big breath. Exhale, lower down. Good. Lift both legs up, stamp them on the ceiling. Find happy baby pose. This is our last little shape before we enjoy a couple rests together in a resting posture. So if there's something else that you would like to bring to your practice before we wrap up, go for it. Maybe another stretch, another shape. You're still breathing fully, deeply. Maybe you start to try to make your exhales longer than your inhales. This is a calming breath. Now hug your knees into your chest. Wrap your arms around your shins. Give yourself a little hug. If it feels okay, touch your nose towards your knees. Tuck your chin into your chest. Still stretching the upper back. You soften the shoulders away from the ears. Use your core to pull you in a little tighter. We're learning to identify the subtle body here. Such a powerful skill to learn for ourselves. One more breath in. And exhale, unwind into a grounding shape of your choice. Something that feels good. You can human starfish it out. Maybe you want to start or end the way we began. Bottoms of the feet to touch, knees out wide. You can already notice the way the hips, the legs feel different, but maybe to take care of your low back, you bring your feet wide and touch your knees together. And spend just a few more moments with yourself. Just breathing, noticing the breath, feeling it rise in your body, filling up not just your lungs, but bringing fresh nourishment to your whole body. And as you exhale, you can still let something go. Keep breathing here. I want to read you a little poem that I love always, but especially now while we're all trying to think about how to be good to each other in this really hard time. So it's called Good Bones by Maggie Smith. Just keep breathing. If it feels okay to have your eyes closed, just rest. Life is short, though I keep this from my children. Life is short, and I've shortened mine in 1,000 delicious, ill-advised ways. 1,000 deliciously ill-advised ways I'll keep from my children. The world is at least 50% terrible, and that's a conservative estimate, though I keep this from my children. For every bird, there is a stone thrown at a bird. For every loved child, a child broken, bagged, sunk in a lake. Life is short and the world is at least half terrible, and for every kind stranger, there's one who would break you, though I keep this from my children. I'm trying to sell them the world. Any decent realtor walking you through a real shithole chirps on about good bones. This place could be beautiful, right? You could make this place beautiful. You could make this place beautiful. Take a full breath in. And a full breath out. Start to wake up your toes, your fingers, your wrists, and your feet. Find yourself a big, full body stretch. Notice the space you've built in your body, the clarity you've made space for, the purpose you've made space for. And roll on to your favorite side for fetal pose, resting your head on your strong bicep like a pillow. Really carefully, with a lot of love, press yourself up to a tall, proud seat, sitting with your shoulders stacked over your hips and your head over your heart. Keep breathing, bring your palms to touch, start to rub them together, building a little heat, a little friction, really get it nice and toasty here. Bring some final energy to the fingers, the hands, the arms. And then when it's super toasty, bring your one hand to your heart, the other on top. Take a moment to feel warmth. Feel your heartbeat. Can you soften your face and shoulders even here? We'll seal our class with 3 breaths together. Bring palms to touch at heart center, thumbs resting against your chest. Bring your heart up to meet your thumbs. So bring this little proud lift here. Take a deep breath in. Open mouth, exhale. Good. Inhale through your nose all the way up through the crown of your head. Bigger open mouth, exhale. So good. Last full inhale together. Expand through your rib cage. And sigh it out. Bring your thumbs to third eye center, merging heart and mind. May all beings everywhere be happy, healthy, and free. We bow in gratitude to each other, far apart, united by the practice. Namaste. Thanks for coming. I'm sorry there were so many tech issues. We're learning. I hope you feel good. Share this with someone who you think might like it. And I will see you next Wednesday at 6 p.m. Have a great day. Take care of yourself and the people around you. Bye.